Hi and welcome back to the channel. I'm Jess and I'm here to inspire you to book that cruise. Today I am sharing with you everything that is included on a Carnival cruise vacation. If this is your first time cruising with Carnival or you're considering it, this video will be helpful for you. So the first thing that is included in your cruise fare is most of the food. Keep in mind, I did say most, so let's talk about the dining options that are included in the cost of your fare. The first one is the Lido deck. The Lido deck is essentially the cruise buffet area, which will probably be the most packed day in and day out, especially on that first day once you get on board, because everyone's hungry and they're waiting for the room to be ready. So the Lido deck, they have a variety of items from breakfast. They have omelet bar, they have other breakfast things you can get, and then for lunch there's a lot of different options. They have a salad bar, you can get fruit at any time as well as dessert, and then you can also go to the Lido deck at night for dinner if you don't go to the main dining room or somewhere else to grab a bite to eat. So the Lido deck is probably where a lot of people will spend their time if they don't want to sit at a table and they just want to casually grab stuff and sit down here and there depending on the day that they're having. So that's the Lido deck. You can always go up there and grab you something. I personally am not a buffet person, so I'm like, that's like my last option that I would go to, but it's something that a lot of people go to, especially if you want to sit with a large group of people. The second food area that is included is the main dining room. So most of the time it's two levels of the same restaurant, and you're assigned either a table, or if you choose the anytime dining, then you'll check in and then they'll give you a different table when you go. So with the main dining room, that's kind of like your full course meals. You start off with the breads, you get your appetizers, you can get, soup, salad, whatever, calamari if it's for, for dinner, and then you get into your entree, and then you can have dessert. Now, I would say that the main dining room definitely takes a lot of time. So if you're planning on going to a show and doing something like that, you may miss a show and may have to go to a later show depending on the time that you go to the main dining room, because it's such a big area and a lot of people do want that sit down service that it can take a long time in between your course. The main dining room also has sea day brunch on the days where you're at sea, and so that is another option to where if you don't want to go to the Lido deck, you can grab some sea day brunch in there, and they have a different menu than they do. Obviously, at the Lido deck, there is no menu, so you can get pancakes there, you can get, whatever regular food that you want to get. And so that is included. If there's any item that is extra, like for example, any juices that they offer, that will be extra, like fresh squeezed juices. And then for dinner, if you choose one of the more premium meals like surf and turf, then that will be a charge, and they'll have to swipe your card to charge it to your account. There are other dining options that are included in your cruise on Carnival, such as the Blue Iguana Cantina, which you can get some burritos or some tacos. And then you can also go to Guy's Burger Joint, which is a favorite, of course. They have a lot of different types of burgers, and then the fries. Oh, there's sometimes I would go there just to get some fries. So you can go there. They have their different hours, which you can always find on the Carnival Hub app to see when any of the restaurants or when any of the stores, anything is open on the ship. You'll be able to see that on the Carnival app, but definitely Guy's Burger Joint can have a line. If you're on one of the newer ships, then another food option that is included in your cruise fare is Shaq's Big Chicken. Yes, Shaq, the former NBA player, he owns Shaq's Big Chicken, and to me, that is one of my favorite on-board dining. When I get on the ship, I used to go to the Lido deck, but once I got on the newer ship and went to Shaq's Big Chicken, that is my first stop. They have great breakfast biscuits as well, but they have chicken strips. You can get different chicken sandwiches, and of course, the fries. And keep in mind, Guy's Burger Joint has fries, but Shaq's Big Chicken has different fries, so you can just play around with it, see which fries you like more. Another food option that is included in your cruise fare with Carnival is the pizza. So you can either get a whole pizza depending on what you want, or you can ask for a slice, but that is an option that is available especially into the late night hour. If the main dining room is closed and other opportunities to eat, you can just grab you some pizza and eat it or bring it to your room. And the last option that is a dessert actually is soft serve ice cream. So they have soft serve ice cream machines. They do have different hours that you can go to them, but that is also another food option for those that want that sweet tooth and you want to grab some soft serve ice cream. You're able to do that and it's included in the cost of your cruise fare. Keep in mind that in the Lido deck, they do have gelato. So if you don't want soft serve ice cream, you can always get gelato, and they kind of rotate the flavors. Most of the time they'll have 2 different flavors each day. And so you can try that when you're in the Lido deck. Another food option that is included in the cost of your fare for the most part is Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse. So you can go there for lunch and grab some barbecue, some beans, mac and cheese, and collard greens. And so that's an option. And the last food option that is included in the cost of your cruise fare, which is only available on the newer ships, is street eats. So street eats is kind of like food truck style food. You gotta get like a small little sample, and that is located on that Lido deck as well. So you may be wondering, what about the drinks? The drinks that are included are water, lemonade, iced tea, hot tea, non-specialty coffee, and hot chocolate. Now, besides food and drink, another thing that is included in your Carnival cruise is, of course, all the shows and entertainment. So all of the Carnival shows put on by the cast, those are included. You don't have to reserve anything. You just show up and sit in the area so you can, have a spot to see the shows. Same with the live entertainment, whether it's at the piano bar or it's in the comedy shows. I personally love the comedy, so I'm always ready to listen to the comedy. So the comedy shows are included. The production shows by the Carnival cast is included. Any live music that you may encounter in either the Havana bar or any other bar on the ship, that's all included. Another option that is included in your cruise fare is room service, but not 24-hour room service. But if you want 24-hour meal service or certain things, then it will be an extra charge. So keep that in mind, that some things will be charged, and you'll see it at the bill at the end of your cruise if you keep on calling room service in the middle of the night, okay? And last but not least, the fitness center is included. You don't have to pay to get into the fitness center. You're able to go in there and do your workout. So not only is the fitness center included, but there's a track that goes around the top of the ship that you can go on if you want to walk, jog, or run. And then there's some ping pong tables around, some pool tables, and kind of like those board games that are included, as well as the slides for the children. So the water slides, those are included, and the ropes course is also included in the cost of your fare. So you have a variety of options that are included in your fare. I hope this was very helpful for you. I'm going to speak about what's not included in the cost of your cruise fare and what is extra for you to partake in my next video.